Hello there.
Hello there.
Welcome to our presentation. We are going to demonstrate to you which areas you use every day are public or are private. And some areas which we'll show you can be either public and private. Right. So I hope you enjoy our presentation. And so let's go.
We have started with the university campus, which is open access, yet it only benefits students and staff. We also believe that both the university library and the Rivermead campus fall into this category. Central Library is open access and can benefit those who are members. The Midley Gym is also open to the public, yet you need a membership to join. Once again, Fitness First is also a public space, but has private restrictions.
We've asked two Anglia-Ruskin students about what they think about Fitness First and the Student Union's gym, and also whether they think it is a private or public space. Do you think the gyms are public or private space?
It's a private members club.
And the Student Union?
Same again.
Okay. Yeah. And what do you think about them in comparison?
This gym's better because it has more weight.
Okay. And about size, do you think it's designed to fulfill its purpose?
Yes.
And what about Student Union?
Yes, I do actually. I think the Student Union gym is much better than this gym, if only because there are less people going to it. There's not enough weight in the gym, and they should buy some more dumbbells and a bar and pretty much every other machine you possibly could get. But you go in there and you have to queue for machines. You go to the uni gym, there's nobody in it.
High Chalm is open to the public, however, once again has private restrictions.
Hello there.
Hello.
We've came here to ask a gentleman what he thinks about the two shopping centres and whether he thinks they're private or public space.
Well, if it's enclosed, I think it's private space. If it's outdoors, I think it's public.
And do you think the architecture of the two shopping centres, do you think it fulfills its purpose?
Well, I don't know what the purpose is, but I can definitely say I don't like that one, and that one's not too bad. So
Thank you very much.
It's all right.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks.
thank you.
The same case also applies to Meadows Shopping Centre. What does the public think?
How's my hair look?
Fabulous. Hello there. We found a nice lady to ask what she thinks about the high street, whether she thinks it is a private space or a public space. What do you think about this road? Do you think it's a public or private space?
I think it's public.
And do you think it flows well? Do you think it's designed well with all of the shops?
Perfect, yes.
Thank you very much. Hello there. We've asked other people what they think about the shopping centre. We're going to ask them whether they think it's public or private space. This Meadows, do you think it's a public or a private space?
I feel it's a public place because it's used by members of the public during the day.
Of course.
So I don't see it may be privately owned as in a structure, but other than that, I would say it's a public place.
And do you think it fulfills its purpose? Do you think it's well designed within the architecture and things like that?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much.
You're
thank
welcome.
Can we go now?
You. Yes.
Victoria Court apartments are private and the public may not go into the buildings. Same case applies to the university halls of residence.
Do you think this accommodation is a public or a private space?
Public, very public.
And how has your experience been since you've been here, as in being public?
Enjoyable, but at times far too public. Trying to sleep at night with this distinct lack of soundproofing means I can never sleep unless the person above me is actually asleep.
Okay. And have you been to both of the campuses at university?
Yes.
Which one do you think is better?
This
Is it,
one.
in comparison wise, do you think this is better?
Yeah, far better.
Okay,
Much
and
newer. Facilities are much better.
This is a public area, yet private restrictions apply. What does the public think?
do you think this is a private or a public space?
Public space, I would hope. Yeah.
And do you think it's well designed for its purpose?
Yeah, I do. I think it's beautiful. I like it. We've never seen it before. We live, in Essex, and we've been around into Chelmsford many times, but we've never seen this new bus station. I was impressed when I saw it.
What do you think about this park? Do you reckon it's public or private space?
Yeah, I would say very public. It's very open, near the high street. A lot of people use it, so it's very busy as well.
And how do you think about this park in comparison with others in Chelmsford? Do you think it's well designed? Do you think it's a place where people can come and rest or relax?
Seems to be. When we work in here, there's a lot of people coming in for lunch times from like offices and shops, and we work in the Central Park, which is also busy, so they're both quite busy places when we work here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Private spaces can also be public, and we have seen this in our examples. On the other hand, public areas can be private because they have restrictions which limit their usage. Therefore, it is hard to draw a definitive line between both public and private spaces.